Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Welcome to the micro-credential module entitled Food Blanching, a Beginner's Guide. So let's see the micro-learning outcome for this module. So the objective of this module, number one is to define blanching process in food. And second one, to distinguish between hot water blanching and steam blanching. For the definition of blanching, so blanching actually is a surface heat pre-treatment that is close to 100 degrees Celsius that commonly used for vegetables or fruits that are to be frozen and ultimately cooked before use. In addition, blanching process is used to inactivate certain enzymes, for example, catalase and peroxidase that are available in the vegetable and fruits. Okay, so these catalase and peroxidase responsible for food deterioration during the storage of food, fruits and vegetables. So, blanching process is aimed to eliminate browning and off flavor to the food products. Basically, there are two types of blanching techniques, especially for fruits and vegetables. Number one is water or boiling methods of blanching, and second one is steaming method. So these two methods of blanching is commonly used in home base and also for industrial base. So let's see the explanation for these two types of blanching techniques. For hot water blanching, it is usually used in a batch processing, and the product that gonna be blanched is completely submerged in hot water because of using hot water, so that the temperature is almost reach 100 degrees Celsius only. For second types of hot water blanching, it can be used for a continuous system. That means the product is conveyed through the water for a specific time. The time used to blanch the sample or the products is based on the sample or the products itself. Next slide, I'm going to show you the factors that will affect the time and the effectiveness of blanching process. So, for the continuous system in hot water blanching, the process is similar to the chip fryer. It's a quite similar process. Next, for a steam blanching process, these techniques will use the product is moved through a zone of steam. Okay, now let's see the factors that will affect the effectiveness of blanching process. Number one is sizes. This means the size of the sample or the product itself must be small. So you need to cut off the sample into a small size sample. This will help the heat to transfer from the water to the products more fast. Second one, shape factor. So, during the blanching process, the sample or the product also need to be cut into a uniform shapes. This will also help to encourage a faster heat transfer from the water or the steam to the food products. Third one is heat conductivity. So for heat conductivity, is actually depends on your samples, depends on your vegetables or your fruits. So the value of heat conductivity of your sample can be referred to any references. And lastly is the natural levels of their enzymes. So the enzymes level also depends on the sample that you're going to use for blanching process. So now let's see the differences of the blanching techniques. For hot water blanching, it provides a good thermal exchange compared to the steaming process that provides a poor thermal exchange. It is because hot water techniques will provide a direct contact of the hot water to the sample itself, while steaming is just by using the steam, the heat produced by the boiling water. Second one, hot water techniques will cause a major environmental problem compared to steaming process that will minimize the environmental problem. And lastly, hot water process of blanching provides a cheap maintenance for the process, and steaming blanching will include an expensive costing. So I have explained all the information for the blanching process. So if I am explaining too fast, you can replay the videos and pause at the point that you think that I'm talking too fast. So that's all for the explanation. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.